Hey guys, what's going on? This is SVK7 here with another map directionality video. And for this one I'm covering Mirage, the new map that came with update 2.7. My initial thoughts about this map was that it was extremely small, and in the future I think they're going to limit it for tiers 2 through 5. It's definitely not suitable for tier 8 through 10 in my opinion, so we'll see what happens. Maybe they'll do what they did with Copperfield and limit it to tiers 1 through 7. But again, time will tell. For right now, the best way I found to play this map is to send all the heavies over here by the lake, and to send all the mediums and tank destroyers over there on the right side. Of course, this is assuming that you have a good balance between heavies, tank destroyers, and mediums. But in general, I find that mediums can easily outmaneuver those other tanks over there in the dunes, while the tanks and destroyers can sit in the back and back them up. Again, it's such a small map that they should have absolutely no problems spotting them. And you should send the heavies over here to help prevent any flankers from getting around the back to your tank destroyers and taking them out. Once you clear through these guys, you should be able to go over there to the dunes and help your teammates out if they need any last help. But overall, sending the heavies over here by the lake, hopefully no more than 2 or 3, while sending the rest over there to the dunes is the best way I found to play this map. So over here, you'll see I had a nice shot on the E5 over there towards the back of the turret, since that's where the ammo rack is, since I'm always trying to damage the modules. This leopard thinks that he can beat me in a 1v1 over here, just nose to nose, which doesn't happen. Poor him. And as you can see, our mediums did their jobs over there. The tank destroyers backed them up well enough, and my platoon mate and I were able to see things through over here on this end, and overall an extremely easy win for us. Again, didn't really seem like I did that much damage during the playing, but managed to rack up a solid amount, and on to the next match, get that win rate up. I'm going to have another heavy video here, this time in my E100, platooning with a clanmate, and again, I'm going to ask that the heavies go over here towards the lake, and that the mediums and the tank destroyers go over there on that right side. So I call for our 3 heavies to go left. As long as you're split up, you won't get flanked on one side or the other. This is definitely not a map where you want to send everyone to one side. This is definitely a map where you'll get outflanked and just destroyed from the back end. Like your mom.
Mamma mia, pizzeria, it smells the bathing.
Okay.
So again, there's not really much to talk about, so I'll just comment maybe a little bit about what my thoughts were while playing through here, and other than that, it was another pretty simple win, no problems. Whenever I see a Death Star pop up, I tend to try to get rid of them as fast as I can, because those damage rolls are very unforgiving. So I pop one shot into 183, keep on looking around to make sure I'm not outflanked, check the map. Key to this game is having excellent map awareness. Always know where your people are and where the enemy team is, so that you can quickly adjust to whatever you need to do to make sure you're not caught in a sticky situation. Seeing that 183 is almost done and no one else is over here, I make sure to focus on the mouse to make sure my platoon mate over there has an easy time finishing him off. And seeing as he's not even turned towards me, I'll go to the next set of rocks and advance a little bit. And that should be the end of his day. Knowing that my platoon mate will have no problem finishing him off, I start going over to the next round to see if they need help over there, and I urge my platoon mate to hurry up and get over here, because it is a 4-on-3 at this point in the desert. Now that I've joined him, it's a 4-on-4. Get a good shot into this IS-4, and I'm ready to finish him off with another strong roll, except that unfortunately my platoon mate will come from behind me and block my shot at the last second. Wasn't too happy, but it happens to the best of us. And at this point, it's a 4-on-3, and I'm feeling pretty confident, so I really don't care about my health too much at this point, and just want to make sure to finish the game off quickly and pick up the pace of the battle, because whenever you're up a tank or two, you want to push the pace of the battle, because if you just sit back and go at them one at a time, then it's basically 5 3-on-1s for the other team. So whenever you're up tanks, just rush them and make sure everyone gets there at the same time so that you can just out-DPM them and outgun them. So as you can see, not a bad 4.4k battle, got a second class, and overall, no very unstressful game. Now I'm going to show you the other side of things in my T54, and I have a dual screen going on here so I don't keep you guys for too long, so you can get back to playing, testing out the strategy on Mirage yourselves. So over here, I urge my teammates to do the same thing, to split up evenly. Heavies go right to the lake, and then everyone else go over here to the dunes. Again, this is not a map where you want to send everyone to one side, because you will get outflanked. Only time that may work is if the 3 bum rush you and you have a quick 7-on-3 and then can slowly make your way over and get the rest of them, but it's not a good bet to be making. Got an unlucky bounce on the 268 and just end up focusing on this ISU 152 for the rest of the next minute, while over there in the lower screen I'm making my way around trying to get some spots in for my guys. You can't tell on the map over there on the left one, but my guys they are split up evenly throughout the map. All the heavies are by the lake, and then all of us mediums and tank destroyers have gone to the dunes, so this is a very good setup for us, and we're controlling the game. Over here on the main screen, same thing. You can see all the heavies are kind of over there on the lake, while all the mediums have finished off the stragglers in the dunes, and so we rush over to help take care of whatever else is lurking over there on this other side of the map. Again, overall, I feel like this map is extremely small, too small for tier 10s, so I have a feeling that they're going to limit it like they did Copperfield, as well as that map with the hill and the bunkers on the one side and the cap on the other side down below. See, I don't even play tier 7s anymore, so I don't remember the name of it, but I'll put it in an annotation or something once I remember. But yeah. Over here I stupidly shot heat through a tents. Thought I had AP, and as soon as I realized I'm shooting heat at a pad, and I switched to AP. So yeah, if you can split up well, have the mediums and tank destroyers go to the desert area, and send your heavies to the lake to stay, either hold down or make sure to have good cover. This isn't too hard of a map to make sure to win on. Try to go for a track on the T54 so I could get around him without a shot, but luckily a teammate finished him off, and as you can see, both games were an easy 7-0, 7-1 win when we split up that way. So 2 pretty okay games, and that's that. That's how I recommend playing Mirage, and stay tuned for my next video if you guys have any recommendations, or if you want to see a specific map, let me know. Otherwise, keep on keeping on, and good luck out there.